Streaming issues as usual. Usual nightmare of streaming. But I'm here, and I'm glad I'm here. And tell me I'm live. If I'm live, tell me I'm live. uh, Hello, anyone who's showing up tonight for this Capricorn reading for the year of 2023. I'm going to look at everything, well, not everything, but I'm going to look at a lot of things that you might, that you might expect in 2023 you got coming up. I'm going to look at your health, your finances, your job, work life, and your relationships. Those 4 areas to see the general energy coming your way, Capricorn, and what you might expect and how you can best deal with them. And just a reminder, I do readings every month for all the signs of the zodiac, including yours, Capricorn. So if you're not subscribed, be sure and subscribe, because I will give you a sneak preview of the next month. Usually around the 23rd, 25th, somewhere in there, I do a reading. So yeah, let's get rolling with this reading, because you're the last sign that I haven't gotten to, Capricorn. Thank you for your patience over the last few days if you've been waiting. But yeah, here we go. I'm going to look first at your health, 2023, the overall energy I see coming towards you. And what I'm seeing, Capricorn, in regards to health is, all right, here we go. King of Wands, which is a pretty good indicator of your health. It's an overall sign that you are in charge of your health and that you're commanding it, however you wish to take it. So if you want to be in good health this coming year, just make the choice to do it, because it is in your hands. And the only caution I would say for a King of Wands in terms of health is that it's a fiery card, so it can be a little tense sometimes. So just make sure you make time to relax. And overall, though, I think you have a positive outlook on health. If, like I said, you make the choice right now to take care of your health next year, it looks pretty positive. You're going to have overall more energy, I would say, than less energy. A King of Wands is a pretty, where it wants to put its energy, it works and it's effective. So I think overall, pretty good health card. If you want to engage in any heavy sports next year, I think you can do it. Obviously build up to it, but I think you have a lot of potential, like long distance running, tennis, whatever sport you enjoy, swimming, what have you. All right, let's look next at your finances next year, the energy I see. And finances, I'm looking not like whether you'll have a lot of money or whether you won't, but like how much financial freedom will you have? How controlled will you feel by your money situation? And will you be able to do and buy what you want to do and buy? Let's see. So with your finances next year, Capricorn, I'm seeing the Strength card. Strength card is about using a level of restraint over your animal nature. You're more, because you contain within you an animal nature as well as a more human, rational nature. So the animal nature is the side of you that wants to be a little impulsive and, buy things randomly and not worry about the cost and just rack up debt. But the Strength card says that maybe it's good to have a little restraint. So I would advise you to use some caution with your spending in this coming year. I think if you don't put some restraint on it, you may overspend. You may find yourself in a debt situation that you don't want. So have some restraint in this coming year, because there's a part of you that does want to not think about the consequences of purchases and just do it to get it. But I think right now you'd be better served by having some level of restraint, which you can obviously reward yourself and buy things and indulge sometimes. Just when you make these big purchases, really sit on them for a few days to really decide if it's worth investing in that, or if you could do something a little less expensive. Just don't be impulsive is what I'm saying for your finances. All right, let's look at your work situation, which includes, if you're not employed, it includes anything that you're doing that is towards some stated end, some goal. It could be studies, it could be building something on your house, gardening, what have you. Capricorn, with your work situation, what will the energy be? I'm seeing your work situation, Capricorn, 2023. I am seeing nothing yet. Nothing's coming up. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, so with your work situation, I'm seeing a card that is very much associated with work, the Eight of Pentacles. And the Eight of Pentacles is about a lot of continuation of work processes. So if you've been at the same job, you're probably going to continue, and you don't have, it's not very surprising. It's basically, you know what you can expect in terms of your work situation in 2023. And this guy in this illustration, I like to remind people that he's sitting down. He's kind of, he's not totally relaxed and comfortable, but he's comfortable enough, and he knows what to expect, and he likes his work. He does his work, and he knows how to do his work. So if you are not, for some reason, totally happy with your work, it's not impossible to change jobs or something, but this guy's nature is not to do that. He's like somebody who works in a shop, and I'm not saying you're a shop worker. I'm saying that you could be, but I'm saying that whatever it is that you do is something that you've done for a while. You know how to do it, and shifting gears to a different job right now maybe a little challenging for you. Not saying it can't be done, that all this guy has to do is walk away, but he's more grounded. This is a card pretty grounded with the physical world and with habits and habitual processes, and it's not easy to totally walk away. I think Capricorn, you're a more grounded person in general. Yeah, so that's your work situation. And then with your relationships, let's take a look. And like I said, this includes every relationship you have with friends, family, coworkers, romantic partners, neighbors, strangers, pets, what have you. And your relationships in 2023. There we go. I'm seeing the Temperance card. And Temperance is, again, you have two restraint cards, sort of. You had Strength with your finances, and you're having Temperance with your relationships. The difference, though, between Strength and Temperance is Strength is kind of about your rational mind, keeping your more animal nature, your more beast-like animal nature in check, whereas Temperance is it's not so much about your animal nature. It's more about your levels of kind of control in a situation. So with your relationships, you have kind of two polarity. I mean, there's a lot of polarities you can plot, but there's two kind of that I think of that in a relationship is like how much control and how much power do you have in the relationship. Sometimes it's good to have a lot of power and be the leader in a relationship, or the person who has the control. But sometimes it's good to not have to think about every detail and control everything. And sometimes it's good to kind of be in the middle and have more of a dynamic relationship in which it's very equal. And I think people like different things. So I just think with this card, you, Capricorn, should really consider where do you want to be in that spectrum in all your relationships, and how much control do you need, and how much power do you have to have over another person to be happy, and how much do you have to be the leader of the group, because or not just of a group of individuals too, because that's really going to be something that I think it would benefit you to think about in 2023. It may be a time to kind of readjust where you're at and move towards one of the other poles in that spectrum. But I think what Temperance is basically saying is find the middle ground. It's saying, like, don't go to extremes with that level of control. If you're used to being in control and having every detail planned and controlling everything, maybe like back off that a little and ease up. And if you're used to kind of being subservient and just following the lead, maybe you should be the leader. So kind of move towards that other pole and find that middle ground with your relationships in 2023. Yeah, so excuse me, I can't talk. That's the general outline I'm seeing for your 2023. Let me recap. So with your health, I was seeing the King of Wands. Overall, pretty high energy card. The only caution I would say is that don't let it. This could be like high blood pressure if you don't use the energy in a efficient way and you don't relax. So make sure you take time to relax. It's a lot of power. It's a lot of fiery energy, but you gotta use it towards sport or something that will, like running or swimming, something that will really allow you to put your full energy into it, and take time to relax too when you're not exercising to relieve yourself from stress. And then with your finances, I was seeing strength, which suggests that you need to use some restraint with your spending in 2023. You can buy things obviously and you can use your money, but just take time before you make any big purchases to sit on it for at least one a day or two to really think about, is this the best time to buy this? Is this the best use of my money right now? Because sometimes it will be, but not always. And I think having a little restraint will help you a lot. And then with your work life, I was seeing the Eight of Pentacles, which is about more or less continuing the work life that you've had. It's not a big change card. It's overall it's satisfied. You're comfortable and you know what to expect with your work life. And if you want to shift to another job or something, it's not an energy that really provides that. So you're going to have to, if you really are not happy with your work situation, you would have to put a lot of energy into changing that. And then with your relationships, I was seeing Temperance, which is about finding a balance between your levels of control in a relationship. So think about, do you need to be the boss? Do you need to be the servant or whatever? And maybe say, no, I don't need to be either. I can be in the middle and have more of a partnership or more of a negotiation with the people that I hang out with, the people I spend time with. That's the energy that I'm seeing with your relationships in 2023. So that's a wrap, Capricorn. That's the general outline that I see for next year for you. And if you want more, just remember that I do monthly readings, so please subscribe if you're not subscribed. And if you want a private reading, I do private readings on SuperPeer. Let me give you that information, as always, right here. You can contact me directly for a private reading by video, and I use superpeer.com/AdamSavage, and you can use this coupon code for 15% off between now and December 31st. It's just the coupon code is 15 off 2022. So go for it. And so I'm going to call it a night, and thank you all for showing up. Oh, Lisa, hey, how you doing? I see you. It's not unusual for when I start these, no one is on, and then by the time I'm done, people start showing up. And these have been kind of shorter, so I'm going to probably take a day. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'll start again tomorrow, but I'm going to get back very soon to some predictions coming, and those will likely be longer sessions, so more people will show up, and feel free to ask all kinds of questions, whatever you guys want. But I think for tonight I'm going to call it, because it's been a long day. This is the third or fourth, I don't even know, third or fourth live stream I've done today. I did one on my other channel and one or two here. So I'm going to call it a night, and thank you all for showing up, and hope to see you in future tarot readings, as always. They're always a lot of fun, and it's great to hear from you guys. So talk to you all later. Bye-bye.